This isn't a good time.
I am Conquest, and I...
Back to the beginning, how it all started. Armstrong Levy managed to transport himself back to the lab after Mark presumably killed him, and it was there his technicians pieced him back together. In urgent need to revenge, Armstrong garnered leagues of different versions of Invincibles from different alternate dimensions. He tasked them with just one thing, which is to completely destroy the planet Earth. The Invincibles flew to different parts of the world, destroying everything and anything they come in contact with.
You have against... I've killed you before, and I'll kill you.
They were faced with different superheroes in the state they sought to conquer, but those heroes were no match at all for them. Mark got the information of the havoc erupting, so he headed over to Peyton Penitentiary, and he was surprised to see another version of him there.
Why are you here?
But after fighting for quite a while, he managed to knock him out. Other superheroes arrived at the venue and immediately engaged Mark as they felt he was one of the bad ones that just flew in. By this time, Powerplex was already out of prison. Although Deborah didn't want Oliver to join in the battle, but after much persuasions, she accepted fate and tasked him with finding his brother.
I gotta find out what's happening.
Let's restrain this guy before he wakes up.
One of the evil Invincible infiltrated the GDA headquarters, but Sinclair's robots took care of him. On seeing this catastrophe, Cecil told Donald to call all the superheroes in the world to join in the battle. In another wing of the GDA, one of the evil Invincibles murdered all the Guardians of the Globe in cold blood and killed Immortal in the most horrendous way possible.
Aww. Yeah, this is the greatest!
To save the life of Robot and Monster Girl, Rex distracted him just enough for them to escape. Then he sacrificed his life just to kill one evil Invincible.
Probably would have beaten me already. Tell me.
Mark and Eve teamed up to fight some group of evil Invincibles. But in the process, one of them injured Eve so badly that she went into coma. After the battle, the whole world was left in shambles, and many superheroes lost their lives trying to protect the planet. So the ones who were still alive mourned their losses and tried their best to cleanse up the city. After they completed the mission Armstrong sent them to do, they waited right on top of Debbie's house for him, and on spur of moment, he arrived dramatically. Instead of Armstrong to fulfill his promise of giving them another dimension to conquer, he wanted them to continually working for him forever. And this pissed them off, so they revolted against him, making him to trap them in an unknown dimension. Not long after, Mark found Armstrong and engaged him immediately in a gruesome battle. Armstrong tried multiple times to trap Mark in his portal, but Mark was smart enough to not fall for that trick again. Rather, he evaded all the portals, but couldn't still get to Armstrong. To force Mark into the portal, Armstrong commandeered millions of his drones to push him inside. But Mark was resilient, and he broke through the barrier. Mark wanted to kill him immediately, but he was lucky enough to slip back into his lair, loosing one arm. He commanded his technicians to fix his hands instantly, but they turned against him, as they saw that he was never a man of his word. Mark headed out to continue helping other superheroes in looking for survivors, but Powerplex still felt it was Mark's fault. So he attacked him all over again. Oliver and Mark pinned Powerplex to the floor, just so his powers can be exhausted. And when it was, he was imminently taken into custody. On spur of moment, Conquest arrived on Earth, proclaiming Mark failed to fulfill his duty of preparing Earth for Viltrum's takeover. Mark blamed himself for everything that had happened, so he needed where to vent his frustrations, and that was how the movie ended. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you.